To solve this question, let's go ahead and let's draw a diagram. Reading over the question, we're told that in a rectangular coordinate system, this essentially just means we have an x and y axis. We have a point R that lies on the x-axis and has coordinates 6, 0. So let's go ahead and let's start with that, extracting our information from our question. So we're just going to draw our x and y axis, and let's go ahead and make sure to label those. And we have R lies on the x-axis at 6, 0. So we can draw all the tick marks if we want, but if we label our graph, we can go ahead and call this guy R. We're then told that if point S lies on the positive y-axis, but we're not exactly told the value of S, so let's just pick, we're not going to label it because we don't know the value of, or the coordinate points of S yet. We're then told that the area of the triangle formed by connecting the origin R and S is 18. So the origin is right here, our 0, 0 point. And we have the triangle formed by the origin R and S would be this right triangle right here. So connecting these dots, bear with me, I know it's not going to be a perfect right triangle. But we do have that the axes form a 90 degrees, so we do know the triangle is a right triangle, and we're told that the area, let's call that A, is 18. Now, the area for a triangle we have is 1/2 the base times the height. So if we can identify the base and the height here, we'll be able to find what we're looking for. We're asked what is the y-coordinate of S. So we can actually call the distance between the origin and R, that's going to be the base of our triangle. And we're told that since R lies at 0 or 6, 0, this distance, our base, is going to equal 6. But this height right here, which would be along the y-axis, corresponds to the y value of point S. So let's go ahead and let's call S, let's say it has coordinates x, y. So we're essentially looking for the y value of S. Now the height here represents that y value. So if we can actually find that y, then we'd be able to answer the question. So plugging into our area equation, we have 18 is equal to 1/2 times our base we know is 6, and our height is our y coordinate that we're actually looking for. This is an equation with just one variable, so we can simplify a little bit and solve for y. So we have 18 equals 1/2 times 6 gives us 3 times y. And to isolate for y, let's divide out by 3. So y is equal to 6. Now this means that this height here is 6, which also corresponds to our S value. Now the x here we're not asked about, but the x is 0, right? Because we are on the axis here. So if we wanted to fill that in, we can. But again, we're only really concerned about the y value. And we did find the y value for S, it's 6, so we can go to our answer choices, and our final answer would be answer choice B.